morning, everyone. Welcome back. Today we are practicing Lesson 84, and these are the ideas for today's review. Love created me like itself. Breathing in and out. I am in the likeness of my Creator. I cannot suffer. I cannot experience loss. I cannot die. Breathing in. I am not a body. I would recognize my reality today. I will worship no idols, nor raise my own self-concept to replace myself. I am in the likeness of my Creator. Love created me like itself. You might find these specific forms helpful in applying today's idea. Let me not see an illusion of myself in this. As I look on this, let me remember my Creator. My Creator did not create this as I see it. In our practice, let's settle into the body. Breathing in and out, noticing the rise and fall of the torso. Sending the awareness up through the body, starting with the feet. Noticing where the feet make contact with the floor. Feeling the calves, knees, and thighs. And noticing where the sits bones make contact with our chair or mattress. Relaxing the belly for a very deep breath. Inhaling and exhaling, sending our awareness up through the torso towards the heart. Relaxing the hands, the belly, the face. Relaxing the shoulders. Breathing in. Love created me like itself. Breathing out. Breathing in. I cannot suffer. Breathing out. I cannot experience loss. Breathing in, I cannot die, and breathing out. Breathing in, I would recognize my reality today. Breathing in, I will worship no idols. Such a great term to translate into the modern mind. In the Old Testament, the worshipping of idols was Yahweh versus the golden calf, right? But today, our idols that we worship would be things that we think we need to feel loved, to feel worthy, to feel respected and be able to be respectful of others. So what are the things we think we need to be safe, to be loved, to be respected, to be able to give love and forgiveness and respect? What are the conditions we require in order to feel like we have the light of God within and that we can share it with others? Is it enough money? Is it enough beauty? Is it enough stability or success of our children? All of those things that separate us from the light of God, the light of the Creator, from being able to honor it within us and to share it with others. What are those things? Those are our idols. And so those we want to practice surrendering in meditation. As the circumstances arise, since we have just called them forth now, they will arise as we continue to breathe in and out. We say, let me not see an illusion of myself in this situation or in relation to this person. Love created me like itself, and I am in the likeness of my Creator. As I look upon this circumstance or this person, let me remember my Creator. And third, breathing in and out. Love created me like itself. Love created me like itself. Continuing to breathe in and out, calling to mind circumstances and people with whom or within we feel we cannot honor today's lesson. Those are exactly the idols that Jesus is talking about. Let us apply the lesson to those people and those circumstances. There is nothing that is outside of the purview of this practice, outside of the purview of God. We don't want to hide anything from the light of God. And we hide things because we are holding grievances instead of miracles. And we hide because we feel unworthy of something better. We feel unworthy of the peace of God. So being compassionate with ourselves for where we want to hold on to these grievances. The love of God, the light of God cannot make me safe in this situation or this situation. Bringing those to mind. And reminding ourselves of today's lesson. Breathing in deeply, holding for a couple seconds, and then breathing out slowly. Breathing in deeply, holding for a couple seconds. Reminding ourselves of today's lesson. And breathing out slowly. Breathing in, I am the light of the world. And breathing out slowly. Breathing in, forgiveness is my function as the light of the world. And breathing out slowly. Breathing in, the light of the world brings peace to every mind through my forgiveness. And breathing out, let peace extend from my mind to yours. I share the light of the world with all. Breathing in, let me not forget my function. Breathing in, I will use this circumstance, this relationship, as an opportunity to fulfill my function. And breathing out. Breathing in, my only function is the one God gave me. And breathing out. Breathing in, my happiness and my function are one. And breathing out. Breathing in, love created me like itself. Breathing out. Let me not see an illusion of myself in this situation or relationship. Let me see my real capital S self, identified with God, able to forgive, able to prioritize forgiveness, knowing that forgiveness is my function. Breathing in, love created me like itself. Breathing out, as I look upon this relationship or this circumstance, let me remember my Creator. Let me see with the eyes of my Creator. Let me think with the mind of my Creator. Let me speak with the words of my Creator. Love created me like itself. Breathing in, my Creator did not create this relationship or this circumstance as I see it. Breathing out. Help me see this circumstance and relationship as my Creator sees it, with the eyes of forgiveness, the eyes of love, the eyes of unity, the eyes of connectedness. As I look upon this circumstance and relationship, let me remember my Creator. Thank you for joining with me today for the first part of Lesson 84. I look forward to seeing you later on today for the second part of Lesson 84, Love Holds No Grievances.